This is Dwayne. Chad's driving right now.
Oh, yes? Okay, that's cool.
Let me see if I can figure out how to put you on speakerphone.
Okay.
Hold this. Yeah.
What's up, Chad?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. I know you guys put out the B-side yesterday.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about what encouraged you to want to redo the vocals on the song?
Yeah, well, they recorded the song, obviously before I was in the band, and it was meant to go on Saints, but they decided that the song just they didn't want to end up putting it on the album, and we still had all the music and we had all the files for the music, and there's a lot of fans for Saints. I mean, there's a lot of fans for the I Lucifer style as well, but there's a lot of older fans that were just kind of bummed out because Saints wasn't as
I Lucifer wasn't as heavy, yeah.
I Lucifer wasn't as heavy in their opinion. So even though our new record's going to be way heavier than I Lucifer, I came up with the idea one day and I called Dwayne. I was like, hey man, that song we have all the files for, like, why don't I just write lyrics and let's just do no singing and just put out a brutal song, and it's like basically like a gift for the old fans, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
How are fans reacting to it since you put it out yesterday?
I would say 90% are stoked.
Yeah.
Like, it's just super amped.
Yeah. It's really funny to see, though, too, because there's been a few, the ones who aren't necessarily stoked are like, yeah, it just doesn't have, like, any singing or melody. But when we put I Lucifer out, they're like, there's just no screaming or anything. So it's like, come on, man. Make a decision, I don't know.
And you guys are working on new stuff right now. Tell me a little bit about the new album.
Oh, wow. There's a lot.
I'd say it's really diverse, I think. Every song sounds different in a way that, just like stylistically. And originally we were just like, we want to make something really heavy and just something that we could really have a really good time with. Because all of us really enjoy heavy music, but we just kind of wanted to have fun with it and not overthink it, but just really make some good heavy songs. But the more that it's developing, it's kind of almost, to me, it's kind of coming together as like a perfect cross between Saints and I Lucifer. It's like really kind of like has these elements of each of the past two records.
And the weird part about it too, I think, is it's got way heavier parts and heavier, I guess, breakdowns and certain, crazy guitar parts than Saints does. But then at the same time, it has softer, more melodic and prettier parts than I Lucifer has.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really different.
Both like extreme opposite sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. Jordan Mancino, he's the drummer for As I Lay Dying. He's playing all the drums on our new record. And we basically are blueprinting out all the songs, like with, scratch guitar, scratch bass, and even scratch drums. And then he's supposed to go in 2 weeks and do all the drums for the record in 2 weeks. So
I know you said that it's going to be a lot heavier, and there are also going to be some good breakdown parts to it. Are there personal objectives that you're trying to get across with the new album?
I think our biggest goal, when we started talking about everything and how we wanted this record to be before we actually started writing it, was that we just really wanted to give something back to the people who have been, just the fans who have been stoked on stuff, and we've just kind of been using a lot of that feedback from those fans and just, really kind of just listening to what people are liking and what people aren't liking, and really just trying to make a record that obviously we love and stand behind, but also that, taking the elements that we've had from the past, just that people are stoked on, and making a full record out of those things. Obviously, we wouldn't ever make a record that, like, we thought was stupid, but we just thought people would like to listen to it. But, we've definitely just kept, like, our ears open to people's opinions and feedback, and just kind of really wanted to use that as an element of guidance for our writing process.
When do you expect a release for the album?
Geez, I don't know. We're hoping to get it out, sometime this spring.
Before summer.
Before summer. It's been difficult because we've been having to work around some other people's schedules. Like Jordan's been recording with his band right now, so we've kind of been having to work around that, as well as a lot of different guest performers we're trying to have on it, just some friends of ours.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is we wanted to do a fun album together for the fans and for just friends that we've had over the years. And while the process was happening, I was like, man, I should hit up Jordan and see if he'll play drums. And Jordan was super stoked on it. He's like, yeah, let's do this. And then after that happened, we're like, well, all these bands we toured with and we're friends with, why don't we just ask someone from all of our friends' bands to be on every song and just make it like a friends album? And that's basically what we're doing. So we have a lot of guest people that are at.
Like a rap record.